Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2024 Mu Kappa Delta National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. My name is John Surratt. I am the class advisor along with Mr. DeLuca. At this time, I would like you to please stand while we post the colors. Remain standing. No, remain standing. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Welcome to the 2024 National, you may be seated. Welcome to the 2024 Mu Kappa Delta National Honor Society induction ceremony here at BMC Durfee High School. Again, my name is John Surratt. I am the NHS advisor, along with my co-advisor, Mr. Chris DeLuca. I would like to introduce you now to our president, Faith Cordero.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Faith Cordero, and I'm the president of the Mu Kappa Delta chapter of the National Honor Society at BMC Durfee High School. I would like to welcome you all to the 2024 induction ceremony. We know many of you were anxious about when you'd be able to apply, and I'd like to apologize for that. There are some difficulties with getting GPAs and sending out invitations because the district was switching back to Aspen. But we couldn't be happier that we can finally welcome our new members. I want to congratulate our new members. I know what kind of hard work it took for you to be here today. I hope you are excited to join the society that stretches not only over Massachusetts, but all of America. Tonight, we will be inducting a total of 60 members, 60 students who are ready to volunteer 30+ hours of their own time to help not only their community, but their school. Please join me in congratulating every single one of those 60 members. And now, Mr. John Surratt will be swearing in the officers.
Thank you. We now swear in our officers who were voted in last year. Faith Cordero, please stand. You've been elected president of the Mu Kappa Delta chapter of the National Honor Society. It will be your duty to preside at meetings, to abide by the chapter bylaws, and to function in every respect as your chapter's chief executive officer. As president, you will guide the officers in developing the chapter's goals and objectives. You'll become familiar with Robert's Rules of Order and with society and chapter bylaws. Faith Cordero, you should be all times watchful for activities, projects, and programs which would benefit your chapter, its members, or the society as a whole. Ultimately, the success of this organization rests in your hands. Please raise your right hand. Faith Cordero, do you agree to abide by society and chapter bylaws and to adhere to the society's code of ethics? Please answer, I do. In the presence of the members here assembled, repeat after me, state your name. Do solemnly promise and pledge to faithfully execute the duties of President of Mu Kappa Delta Chapter of the National Honor Society to the best of my knowledge and ability, to commit myself to the Society's Code of Ethics, and to further the goals and objectives of this organization. On behalf of the Mu Kappa Delta chapter, I hereby install you as president of the Mu Kappa Delta chapter of the National Honor Society. Congratulations, Faith. Landerdale, please step forward. You've been elected vice president of the Mu Kappa Delta chapter of the National Honor Society. It will be your duty to preside over chapter meetings in the president's absence and to oversee the functioning of all chapter committees. You should become familiar with the Robert's Rules of Order and with society and chapter bylaws. Lander, you should at all times be watchful for activities, projects, and programs which could benefit your chapter, its members, or the society as a whole. As vice president, you will work closely with the president to ensure the success of this chapter. Lander, do you agree to abide by society and chapter bylaws and to adhere to the society's code of ethics? Please raise your right hand and take the oath of office. In the presence of honored guests and the members here assembled, in the presence of honored guests and I, state your name, do solemnly promise and pledge to faithfully execute the duties of Vice President of Mu Kappa Delta student chapter of the National Honor Society. To the best of my knowledge and ability, to commit myself to the Society's code of ethics and to further the goals and objectives of this organization. Lander, on behalf of the National Honor Society, I hereby install you as Vice President of the Mu Kappa Delta Chapter. Congratulations. Jillian Tibertino, please rise. You have been elected Secretary of the Mu Kappa Delta Chapter of the National Honor Society. It will be your duty to record the minutes of all meetings, to conduct the chapter's correspondence, and to keep accurate membership records. Your work will help the chapter to project a professional image to the National Honor Society office and to the business and communities. Are you ready to take the oath of office as Secretary? Please raise your right hand. State your name. In the presence of this company here assembled, do solemnly promise and pledge to faithfully discharge the duties of Secretary to the best of my knowledge and ability. Congratulations on your election. You gonna cry? Madison Tabikas, please rise. You have been elected Treasurer of the Mu Kappa Delta Chapter of the National Honor Society. It will be your duty to be the custodian of the chapter's funds, to keep accurate accounting records, and to give regular reports regarding the chapter's financial status. In addition, you will be responsible for collecting all local dues or chapter fees from the membership. You will assist the other officers in preparing an annual budget and preparing special fundraising requests. Your books and accounts shall be open and available at all times for inspection. Are you ready to take the oath of office as Treasurer? Please raise your right hand. In the presence of this company assembled, I state your name. Do solemnly promise and pledge to faithfully and honestly discharge the duties of Treasurer to the best of my knowledge and ability. Congratulations on your election. Sidney Doom, please rise. You've been elected Historian of the Mu Kappa Delta Chapter of the National Honor Society. It will be your duty to be the custodian of the chapter's historical records, and therefore you are responsible for maintaining and recording the activities of the chapter for the Society's posterity. You are the guardian of the flame whose duty it is to share the achievements of the Society to others and maintain a historical record. You will assist the other officers in planning the agenda and activities and document those activities. Your book shall be open and available at all times for inspection. Are you ready to take the oath of office as Historian? Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. In the presence of this company here assembled, please state your name. Do promise and pledge to faithfully and honestly discharge the duties of Historian of the Mu Kappa Delta Chapter of the National Honor Society to the best of my knowledge and ability. Congratulations on your election.
Next, I would like to welcome our guest speakers. Our first guest speaker is, let me look at my list really quick, Mayor Paul Coogan.
Obviously, this is a very special day to these 60 inductees, and I do want everyone to know I'm not here to get inducted into the Mu Delta Kappa chapter tonight because Faith beat me in the election. I have to congratulate her. She did a great job, and I tip my hat to her, Faith. Good work. But this is a very special day at Durfee. I mean, I did this for a number of years when I was here, and to honor the kids that have such a bright future ahead of them, all you can do is wish them luck. I hope they're successful in everything they do going forward. I hope they leave themselves some time to have some fun, relax, but at the same time focus on your goals and move forward. Again, congratulations to the teachers, the parents, and especially the children that are getting inducted tonight. Again, it's a great day for Durfee, and I appreciate all of you. Thank you very much.
I'm not as tall as him. Our next guest speaker will be State Representative Carol Fiola.
Thank you, Faith. Illustrious group up here. What a night this is. I've just been watching and feeling so much Durfee pride as a Hilltopper myself. I just, to see the junior ROTC come out with the honor guard, to see our orchestra here, all our Durfee students, families. It is quite a night, and we should all be so proud of these exceptional students. And so I want to say good evening to our esteemed members, new members, soon-to-be members of the Mu Kappa Delta National Honor Society. And I want to thank Faith and Mr. Surratt for inviting me here today, and thank you for your incredible work with these students. Let's give Mr. Surratt a round of applause for his dedication. Thank you. It's an honor to be here with such a distinguished group of high school students who exemplify excellence in scholarship. You know this, excellence, scholarship, leadership, and character. Those are your three areas of excellence for this Mu Kappa Delta. Your induction into this prestigious society is a testament to your hard work, your dedication, and commitment to academic excellence. As Mu Kappa Delta members, you not only recognize for your outstanding academic achievements, but also for your potential to make a positive impact on the school, community, and beyond. With your intellect and leadership abilities, you have the power to inspire others, to effect change, and leave a lasting legacy. Remember that with privilege comes responsibility. Use those talents and knowledge to serve others, to advocate for causes that you believe in, and to strive for continuous personal and academic growth. As you continue your journey, never forget the values of integrity, compassion, and perseverance that have guided you thus far. Congratulations once again on this remarkable achievement, and yes, it is, you will carry this with you the rest of your life. And may you continue to shine brightly as beacons of excellence and service in your school and community. I'm confident that you will go on to accomplish great things and leave a lasting impact on the world. Thank you for your dedication. Thank you for your teachers' dedications. Thank you to your families. And congratulations on your induction into the Mu Kappa Delta National Honor Society. Congratulations. Thank you.
And last but not least, BMC Durfee High School Principal Matthew Damaris.
Good evening, everyone. Mayor Coogan, Representative Fiola, thank you for being here tonight. Mayor Coogan, I always say this, you know, they didn't let you in, but they did let me in. I'm a member of the same society that you're about to join, and I'm proud of each and every one of you. The job I have is one I consider to be a privilege. To serve as principal of my alma mater is something that I take very seriously, but I also try to bring a lot of fun along with it each day. And you all make it easy. You're the part of the job that makes it easy. When we think about National Honor Society, we think about the four pillars: scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Three of them don't mean a thing if one of them isn't in place, and that's character, right? Wherever you go in the world, be a good person, do good works, be kind, listen, have patience, give each other grace, afford grace to people that you don't even know. I think right now we're at a moment in the world where not a lot of that is going on, but you're going to show us the way because you're all going to be leaders within your own domains. I expect great things of you, and I know you do the same for yourselves. If you look to your right and you look back, All these folks that are here to support you are a big reason why you're here, but they can't take all the credit. You deserve most of it because it's your hard work that got you here. So stay focused on what your goals are. Like Mayor Coogan said, take time to have fun for sure, but remember, be a good person. Thank you.
All right, that gives us the perfect kind of section. We will be talking about our 4 pillars. First up will be Jillian Tibertino, the Mu Kappa Delta Secretary.
Okay. It is an honor and a privilege to speak amongst the next up-and-coming scholars of the National Honor Society. We are all so proud of all the hard work you put in to be able to join us and the hard work you will continue to put in after you have been inducted. The hours you put into volunteering and keeping up good grades doesn't define you. The person you are inside does, and I am so glad I get to know each and every one of you. You were not born as mature, intelligent, hardworking human beings. You chose to be this way, and you work to where you are today, which gives the outside view a better understanding of the service we do as a whole. It is very rewarding to see all of the volunteering opportunities you have accomplished. I want to congratulate you all on all of your hard work. Service is a big part of the National Honor Society. And from the NHS official website, the service pillar represents the choice of stepping outside oneself to meet the needs of others, fueled by an unwavering passion for a cause, heartfelt empathy for others, or driven by personal circumstances. It's about performing selfless acts that transcend the ordinary, engendering transformative changes that resonate through our schools, ripple across our communities, and reverberate on global scale. In the noble act of service, we sculpt a better world with our hands and our hearts and our humanity. I also want to thank you for taking the extra step and time to be part of this community, as it is not easy. You take an extra step on giving a helping hand to those around you, whether it's in the classroom, your neighborhood, the local food pantry, or even at home. I can't wait to see what wonderful people you will all become in the future. Thank you.
That was definitely my phone. Next up will be Vice President Lander Dial.
Ladies and gentlemen, faculty, friends, as we gather here today to celebrate the induction of our newest members, I'm honored to speak about one of the foundational pillars of the National Honor Society, character. The National Honor Society is founded upon 4 pillars of excellence, as Damaris stated: scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Each one of these pillars are key values held by our society. However, at the core of it all stands character. For character is a foundation with which all other pillars stand on, and it's character that displays your sincerity and your integrity as a person. According to Google, character is defined as the mental and moral qualities distinctive to an individual. According to myself, character is the way someone acts and the morals they carry with them throughout life. The character you display is a reflection of who you are as a person, and each and every single one of you have been inducted into our school's chapter because you embody the qualities of character that we strive for. Character is not only about displaying extravagant shows of kindness, but rather about embodying good morals into every aspect of your lives, even if nobody's watching. It's about the honesty behind your words, the integrity you hold, and the kindness you show others. It's about knowing where you stand in the face of adversity. In a world with so much conflict, divide, and impending disaster, it's a character that will never fail to shine through, and it's a quality that distinguishes you as unique. Think of the timeless figures of our past: Abraham Lincoln, Martin Luther King Jr., Princess Diana. Their legacies endured because they showcase the power character holds, changing the world with their sincerity and determination. As you journey forward through high school, let their examples inspire you. Become that light for other people. And as members of the National Honor Society, it is your responsibility to uphold these values of integrity and honesty, to embody them and inspire others to display these qualities as well. There's enough negativity in high school as it is, so please show compassion to others. A light push and a little compliment could be all it takes to make someone's day. Strive to be that person. And I just to say congratulations to all of you on your induction into the National Honor Society chapter. You guys are the future of Durfee, so go out there and set examples of character throughout the school. Thank you.
Next up is the chapter's treasurer, Madison Tabikas.
Ladies and gentlemen, today I stand before you to celebrate one of the foundational pillars of National Honor Society's scholarship. Each pillar is valuable in its own way, but today I want to shine a spotlight on scholarship, the relentless pursuit of knowledge and its overall meaning. Scholarship is not merely about grades or test scores. It encompasses a commitment to learning, a thirst for knowledge, and a dedication to academic excellence. In a world where information is readily available at our fingertips, the value of scholarship cannot be overstated. It is about more than just accumulating facts. It is about critical thinking, problem solving, and intellectual curiosity. Scholarship encourages us to question, to explore, and to innovate. It pushes us to reach beyond our comfort zones and to continually strive for mastery in our chosen fields. Being a scholar means embracing the challenge of lifelong learning. It means understanding that knowledge is not static but evolves with time and experience. It means recognizing that every opportunity, whether in the classroom or beyond, is a chance to broaden our horizons and deepen our understanding of the world. But scholarship is not an individual pursuit. It thrives in an environment of collaboration where ideas are shared, debated, and refined. It is about fostering a community of learners who support and inspire one another to reach new heights of academic achievement. As members of the National Honor Society, we have a responsibility to uphold the highest standards of scholarship. We must lead by example, demonstrating our commitment to academic excellence in everything we do. We must mentor and support our peers, helping them unlock their full potential and discover the joy of learning. Scholarship is not just a pillar of the National Honor Society. It is the foundation upon which our future success is built. It opens doors, expands opportunities, and empowers us to make a positive impact on the world around us. So let us embrace the pursuit of knowledge with passion and determination, knowing that through scholarship, we can truly change the world for the better. Thank you, and congratulations on becoming the newest members of society.
Good evening, everyone, again. I just want to start by saying I did not choose to go last, so I hope everyone can bear with me because I know new members are eager to receive their certificates. But my fellow officers have talked about service, character, and scholarship, and I'm going to wrap it up with leadership. As the president, I am often referred to as the leader of NHS, and like Mr. Surratt likes to call me, the boss. But I think it'd be unfair if I stood here and said that I am the sole leader of National Honor Society at Durfee, because I can confidently say that our chapter is made up of leaders. When you look up leadership on the National Honor Society website, which I did, you would see that it says leadership is embodying the spirit of innovation, initiative, and influence. As members of National Honor Society, we have been entrusted with a unique opportunity, the opportunity to use our talents, our skills, and our voices to affect positive change in our schools, our communities, and beyond. With great opportunity does come great responsibility. I know it is cliche, but what separates you from other students is how you use that power and influence. By joining the National Honor Society, you have taken the initiative to help your community and gain the experience and confidence to lead not only yourself, but others. So, as we continue our journey as members of National Honor Society, let us embrace the challenge of leadership with courage and conviction. Let us be beacons of hope in the world that often feels dark and uncertain. And let us never forget that the greatest measure of our success will not be found in the titles we hold or the awards we receive, but in the hours we put in to truly trying to change the communities we are in. Together, let us lead with purpose. Let us serve with passion. Let us serve with excellence in everything we do. Congratulations to all of our new members, and I'm honored to be a president of a group of amazing people. Thank you. Okay. At this time, I'd like all of our new inductees, please rise. Please lift your right hand and repeat after me. I pledge myself to uphold, a little bit louder than that, the highest purpose of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected, I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school. And I will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. At this time, will the new inductees in the class of 2026, in order, please line up on this side of the stage? And will their sponsors line up on the other side of the stage where Mr. DeLuca will be there to help you? Unfortunately, Vice Principal Mr. Lima could not be here tonight, so I'd like to introduce Vice Principal Mr. Brown to announce the inductees.
Mr. Brown's going to take the second half. Joshua Almeida is sponsored by his teacher, Adam Pereira. Ava Amaral is sponsored by her mother, Diane Amaral. Avery Antunes is sponsored by her father, Nelson Antunes. Madison Aruda is sponsored by her English teacher, Kristen Manchester. Clara Azevedo is sponsored by Beth Antunes, her aunt. Nevaeh Barrera is sponsored by her father, Eric Barrera. Claire Begier is sponsored by her father, Eric Begier. Daniel Bogan is sponsored by his mother, Jennifer Bogan. Laisha Boone is sponsored by her sister, Naya Boone. Keith Boucher is sponsored by his mother, Susan Boucher. Abigail Britlin Raposa is sponsored by her sister, Madeline Britlin Raposa. Trevor Camara is sponsored by former second grade teacher, Miss Amy Madeira. Harmony Caraballo is sponsored by her mother, Ariel Figueroa. Jacob Correa is sponsored by his uncle, Gerald Aguiar. Riley Curran is sponsored by his brother, Noah Curran. Sorry. Michelle DeRocha is sponsored by her guidance counselor, Silvana Resendiz. Alexandra Farias is sponsored by her mother, Dawn Farias. Skylar Fernandez is sponsored by her mother, Caitlin Belisle. Nicholas Fournier is sponsored by his mother, Daniel Burke. Diane Furtado is sponsored by sister and godmother, Marilia Furtado. Gianna Gomes is sponsored by her mother, Andrea Gomes. Madeline Hargraves is sponsored by her sister, Julia Hargraves. Michael Harrington is sponsored by his mother, Erin Harrington. Nisea Johnson is sponsored by her mother, Ariane Sardina. Nadia Kazamel is sponsored by her mother, Lamaya Elbindari. Avery Lane is sponsored by her daughter, Danielle Vital. Or mother. Omar Mahmood is sponsored by his mother, Shima Mahmood. Kendra Manzo is sponsored by her sister, Alexia Silva. Reagan Mello is sponsored by her sister, Jaden Mello. Aiden Moraes is sponsored by her mother, Katerina Moraes. Sarah Raposa is sponsored by her sister, Julia Raposa. Micah Ross is sponsored by his art teacher, Arlene Cabral. Maya Torres is sponsored by her mother, Kerry Torres. Tassin Udin is sponsored by her mother, Maria Udin. Seth Vandenberg is sponsored by his mother, Tanya. Kalani Villamil is sponsored by her aunt, Leoned Gonzalez.
Just leave that for him because he's going to start with Jacob.
right, will the inductees of the class of 2025 please rise and line up on this side of the stage? And will their sponsors line up on the other side with Mr. DeLuca?
Except you want to stop with Jacob Anderson.
Got it.
Got it?
Give the easy names to Greg. It's like unbelievable. What do I have to do? Around here? No, what do I have to do to get the easy names around here?
Just have to get, hey, Faith, you didn't want me to have the speech?
She's the boss. What do you got?
It's not Becky Goulet, it's her father, but I don't know his name. So just by her phone.
Oh.
And so it's not Becky.
Good. All set? All right, you good? Good. Jacob Anderson, sponsored by his grandfather, Robert DeCorpo. Miguel Andrade Amato, sponsored by his friend Marcus Houtman. Braden Bartley, sponsored by his mother, Lori Bartley. Eduarda Batista, sponsored by her English teacher, Kristen Manchester. Alana Braga, sponsored by her math teacher, Miss Brogan. Peyton Cadu, sponsored by her history teacher, Adam Pereira. Adrian Centeo, sponsored by his father, Alton Centeo. Ava Cordero, sponsored by her mother, Odelia Cordero. Elia Delisle, sponsored by her mom, Eva Smith. Jacob Furtado, sponsored by his father, Kevin Furtado. Leah Gifford, sponsored by her father, Eric Gifford. Zoe Grajales, sponsored by her father, Ignacio Grajales. Israel Lemma, sponsored by his sister, Rachel Lemma. Alexia Lopes, sponsored by her mother, Christine Texera. Kendall Medeiros, sponsored by mother, Linda Medeiros. Chanel Mugado, sponsored by her father. Sponsored by her father. Can you give me a name? Jaden C. Rivera, sponsored by his mother, Carrie Ann Canales. Zara Sheikh, sponsored by her mother, Sadia Sheikh. Angelise Sullivan, sponsored by her history teacher, Nicole Jacobson. Does,
That's going to be class of 2024, but one more, Zoe Massat, 11 off Massat. Zoe Massat, yeah, started by 11 off Massat, her father.
and that's it? Okay. Got it. Zoe Massat, sponsored by her father, Leandra Massat. Sorry. And now, can I have the class of 2024 come on up? Okay, first inductee for the class of 2024, Leslie Abad Rivera, sponsored by her guidance counselor, Ashley Algarin Mejia. Christina Nicolo, sponsored by her English teacher, Jillian Correa. You closing it out? Kayla Raposo, sponsored by her sister, Brianna Raposo. Giovanna Silver, sponsored by her guidance counselor, Rachel Fellows.
I'll wait for her to get back to her seat. On behalf of the Mu Kappa Delta chapter of the National Honor Society at BMC Durfee High School, I would like to thank everyone who came tonight to celebrate the 2024 induction ceremony. Please give a round of applause one more time. Please feel free to stay and take photos, as well as enjoy some refreshments outside in the lobby provided by our members. Have a great night, everybody.